Jason, Kevin was just in here talking about the carryover from Sunday night's game to the attitude tonight. What does it show you that they not only got out of the gate so quick, but had a consistent effort the way that your team did throughout this entire game?
Well, I think, it's just the character of this team. The experience that they, Friday on a high, Sunday on a low, and understand, we had a good practice yesterday, and it was a carryover. And so, again, this is still early in the process, but we have some veteran guys that, what it means to, kind of lose a game that got out of hand and to get off to a good start, and that's what they did tonight.
58 points, I think it was, in the paint and 25 fast break points. What did you think about the pace of the game and the way you guys seem to really be pushing the tempo?
Well, I think as a team, that's what we talked about yesterday. When we looked, we were kind of a jump shooting team, and yesterday's practice was the only way you can score is by getting the ball in the paint. And, the drills and the things that we did, the focus kind of carried, well, not kind of, but carried over to tonight. When you look at some of those stretches, I think it was 13 out of 16 of the points, ball was in the paint. So that's what we focused on, and those guys delivered.
Jason, through the first couple of games, it looks like Paul and Brooke in particular are developing a really nice chemistry. What are you noticing about the way they're playing off each other, coming in as big-time scorers both?
Well, you look at that starting lineup, everybody can score. So, it's going to take time. Paul and Brooke. Paul is, not just looking for Brooke, but he's getting a lot of people touches by his penetration of getting the ball in the paint, which is also resulting to him getting some wide open shots because guys are, also doing the same things. But Brooke was great tonight. We played through him, but again, it was just all about getting the ball in the paint and going from there.
With Paul and his ability to kind of just facilitate, what have you seen from him so far his first few games, and just how much is he feeling more comfortable out there with terms of making plays for the team?
He's just he's a true pro. He's as good as they come. It's basketball. He's been doing this for a long time, and so he understands, the opportunity that we have as a whole. And again, he's one of the guys that are playing extremely well for us right now on both ends. And so, that's what we need from our leaders. And that's what he is. He's a leader.
Not only did you guys score 58 in the paint, but you held them to 26 points in the paint. And I think Cantor had like 7 turnovers. What did you see from yourself or from your team defensively on the inside tonight?
Well, we made a conscious effort not to let guys get the easy catches. That was something that we talked about when we saw what happened in Orlando. They were getting the ball, catching the ball easy. And so we made it a little bit tougher. Again, we knew that this was one of the best teams in rebounding offensively. And again, in that first, 3 minutes, we didn't give up any offensive rebounds. We didn't give any paint touches or scores. They were contested twos from outside. And so I think they just built on that. But, it all started the day before. And also, it happened in Sunday. A lesson learned. And, we bounced back.
Jason, you guys have made a concerted effort to get the ball up quickly in the first 3 or 4 seconds of the shot clock, even, after a made basket. What is it about getting into your offense that early that helps you guys kind of explode on offense like you did tonight?
Well, I think that sometimes there's a mismatch. You might have a small on a big. If you can get the ball up that quick, you don't let teams set up their defense. But also I think it gives us a little bit longer time to have the ball, on the offensive end. When you can get it up around 21 seconds, in the 20s, before 20, there's multiple passes. There's multiple guys who can touch the ball. And, that's something that we've talked, throughout training camp. And that's what, you see a lot of great possessions when, 5 or 6 passes are made because you have extra time on the clock.
Hey, Jason, did you keep the game ball, and was there any other acknowledgement of your first win as a head coach?
My guys in there, I thought the electricity was off. They had the lights out, and they presented me the game ball, which is a very classy thing, very respectful. But, the game ball doesn't come to me. It goes to those guys, because those guys did the work, as a team. It wasn't an individual out there. This was Brooklyn Nets basketball where, everybody, did their part.
Jason, what did you think of Mason
He got some good minutes tonight. What have your thoughts been about his development and, how he played tonight?
He's a rookie, so he did a great job for us. He still has a long ways to go. But with the minutes that he got, he responded in a positive. But he's going to make some rookie mistakes. But he's been one of the guys that has improved since training camp. And so for him to get out there and be positive in his minutes is a plus for a rookie. But he still has a long ways to go.